They come by the millions. Wave after wave, they formed a veritable river of humanity that flowed onto the banks of the Godavari to celebrate the greatest spiritual festival ever held in the history of the world, the Kumbh. Blue is the color of mind, soul, spirituality. Blue is the color of water. River, the soul of Kumbh. Pilgrims come to the world's most massive act of faith with an unflinching trust in something sublime. They believe by bathing in the river, one is freed from their past sins, that is karma. They believe that Kumbh has answers to all their problems. The mind is calmed, body is rejuvenated, and soul is purified. But what about the problems arising due to this largest gathering on earth? What about the environment paying the price for spiritual solace? The contamination of the blue soul of Kumbh, the river, pollution of the environment, tons of plastic accumulating in the city, generation of waste. Is there a way out? Can it be green? Nashik Kumbh was the journey to find the answers. A journey of blue to green. Kumbh is a spiritual festival, comes with a promise of an eternal life free of sins, to which millions want to be bound with. But what about the sufferings of the soul of Kumbh, the river Godavari? Is Godavari sacred enough to purify the souls of millions? Is Nashik ready for Kumbh? This created a stir in the world of Nashik. Small and big efforts began to address the issue. Kirloskar Vasundhara was the pioneer effort that addressed the issue for the first time on public platform. And it took the entire city by storm. A storm of thoughts and opinions.
गोदावरी में अभी करोड़ों लोग स्नान करने आएंगे और उनके लिए कुंभ सिर्फ स्नान है कुंभ, और वो अपने पाप धोने के लिए यहां आएंगे। गोदावरी में पाप धोने की शक्ति है कि नहीं, इनका उनको कोई अंदाज नहीं है, लेकिन वो ये मानते हैं कि यदि उन्होंने गोदावरी में स्नान किया, रामकुंड पे जाके स्नान किया, तो उनका पाप गोदावरी धो देगी।
यदि ये करोड़ों लोग बिना बुलाए आते हैं, तो क्या इस अच्छे मौके पर नासिक में कुछ, नासिक और इस इलाके के आसपास के लिए अच्छी बातें की जा सकती हैं? क्या इस कुंभ का अच्छाई के लिए उपयोग किया जा सकता है? क्या इस कुंभ को एक तरीके से रियल ग्रीन कुंभ बना सकते हैं क्या?
गोदावरी नदीमुळे इथे कुंभ होतो. गोदावरी नदीच्या बद्दल कुंभ व्हावा, नदीच्या पाण्याचा वापर होऊ नये याच्यासाठी आमचं भांडण आहे.
पुरोहित संघाच्या दृष्टिकोनातून, सर्वसामान्य नागरिकाच्या दृष्टिकोनातून आपले धर्म, आपली संस्कृती, आपली परंपरा, आपल्या सर्व रूढी ह्या जपणं ह्या जितक्या महत्त्वाच्या आहेत, तितक्याच शासनाच्या दृष्टिकोनातून होणारं प्रदूषण टाळण्याकरता आपल्याला त्यांच्या सुद्धा संकल्पनांचा स्वीकार करणं हे अत्यंत काळाची गरज ठरणार आहे.
शासन म्हणून जर लाखोंच्या संख्येने इथं भाविक येणार असतील आणि मग त्याच्यातून जर पर्यावरणाशी संबंधित किंवा मोर प्रिसाइजली प्रदूषणाशी संबंधित आणि त्याहून प्रिसाइजली जर म्हणायचं तर जे गार्बेज किंवा वेस्ट तयार होणार आहे याच्याशी संबंधित काही प्रश्न निर्माण होणार असतील तर त्याच्यामध्ये इंटरव्हेन्शन करणं हे शासकीय विभाग म्हणून किंवा एक नोडल डिपार्टमेंट म्हणून कलेक्टोरेटचं आमचं जबाबदारीच होती.
Though there were little bit of differences in opinions approach, one thing was sure, that after this relentless brainstorming, nectar was going to spill out its content. And a mission called Green Kumbh took birth. Efforts were needed first to understand the holy river Godavari, and again Kirloskar Vasundhara was at the forefront. by arranging a Goda walk to understand how mercilessly we take clean water from our rivers and return sewage and industrial waste. The walk was followed by a brainstorming on how the government, bureaucrats, NGOs, and every citizen of Nashik can contribute to stop this. The Green Mission began on all fronts through various initiatives. A poster competition, workshops at colleges to understand the 5R, that is, refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, and recover. Special screenings and workshops at schools to groom the future generations and make them ready for the Kumbh. The movement spread. Experts like Dr. Dhanashri Hardas joined the movement with a mission to build 20,000 plus green soldiers for the Kumbh.
ग्रीन सोल्जरचं नावाप्रमाणे अतिशय स्पष्ट आहे. सोल्जर जे प्रोटेक्शन करतं आणि ग्रीन हे सगळं पर्यावरणाशी रिलेटेड आहे. त्याच्यामुळे जे व्यक्तिमत्व प्रत्येक अगदी लहान मुलापासून ते मोठ्यांपर्यंत पर्यावरणाचं रक्षण करण्यासाठी खास ट्रेनिंग घेऊन समोर आलेले सगळे ग्रीन सोल्जर्स.
The first phase of Green Kumbh was welcomed at all levels. Now, the most critical part was on, the execution. और फिर लोग साथ आते गए, कारवां बनता गया.
आम्ही त्रिसूत्री कार्यक्रम केला होता इथल्या डिव्हिजनल कमिशनर साहेबांच्या गायडन्स खाली.
And for that, 3 major areas were focused upon: the Sadhugram, bathing areas, and roads. More than 27,000 toilets were installed, and most of them were on sewer line itself. The second aim was plastic-free Kumbh. This mission was a big success. Volunteers have managed to collect more than 2.5 tons of plastic bags from visitors, and in return distributed around 7 lakh cloth bags. And the third one was solid waste management. It was a challenging task to restrict the crowd from littering to mitigate this problem. 4,000 plus dustbins were placed to collect the garbage. The government and the cleaning agencies were spot on round the clock to keep the river, the ghats, and the city clean. And the results were very inspiring. A perfect balance was achieved to keep the river, the ghats, and the city green, beautiful, and serene. Supporting initiatives such as tree plantations, encouraging public vehicle usage, and promoting cycling commuting were also taken to reduce the impact. Activities like environment get-togethers, training programs, poster campaign, environment march, and street plays were carried out to create awareness and mass mobilization. The plant that grew from a small seed sowed by Kirloskar Vasundhara grew with all its branches spread. The journey will continue. Sure, Nashik Kumbh is the beginning of this journey of blue to green, where the rituals will be green, river will be green, and the city will be green.